it's me, April Kamaya. You have reached my review for Put a Ring on It, Season 2, Episode 9. It had no title, so it's just called Episode 9. Before I get started, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers out there. I appreciate it. Thank you. I see you guys out there. I am up to 40. My personal goal is 100 by the end of the year. So we have about 3 to 4 months left. So I know you guys can do it. Just keep like, comment, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it so much. So thank you guys. My last video was my biggest video ever with, I think it's at over 700 views. When I first started like 10 months ago, I was at like 5 or 6 views every video, like an average. So I am like so excited and so happy that my last video hit over 700 views. It might not be a lot to many of you guys, but it's a lot to me. So I appreciate it so much. So thank you again. I want to do something a little different. I had a couple comments from my last video. So what I decided to do was to read them and to kind of answer them or react in a way to them. So let's see here. So the first comment, hold on you guys. I don't like to edit, so, okay. So this is from YJ2James. He said, and we're commenting from the last episode. So he said, if Kai knew he was in a long-term relationship going in, then she didn't get played. Thinking she was a better woman, she took a chance. Some say Kai lost. I think she won. He would have eventually cheated on her, too. Alexia is the one hurting right now. I believe she's going to take him back. I believe that, too. I do believe Alexia is definitely going to go back to Darian, despite what she said in this episode. I actually still do think she got played, even though regardless of her knowing the situation, she thought that she was gonna get Darian and she didn't. And to me, you got played. So, but thank you, James, for your comments. April, I got another April who commented and has an Aquarius logo. Are you an Aquarius? Because I'm an Aquarius too. So that's kind of weird and cool at the same time. April Aquarius. Okay. Let's see your comments. When Kai asked if he want to be free with me, it gave me homewrecking vibes though. She moved way too fast with a guy that has a girlfriend looking for a ring. Exactly. But again, she knew what she was getting into and that's what she chose to do. So yes, she did move too fast, but hey, she rolled the dice and that's what she got in the end. But thank you, April. Let's see here. And then there was a reply that said, to me, I feel like she thought Darian had a big bag and that's why she moved the way she did so fast. But the rumor is Darian really doesn't have money like that, so I don't know. I think she played herself. Yeah, I don't think Darian had money like that to begin with. I actually did know him when he did say what his group was, and I know a couple songs that he did, but I never thought he had money. But good point. He probably don't have money. And let's see. The last comment, June Reader says, is that how good she is or how challenged she is? Too much out there to be passed around. I'm not actually sure what you mean by that comment. I think you were talking about when I was saying how good Alexia is, and that's why Darian is staying with her, or did what he did. But yeah, I wasn't really too sure about your comment, June Reader, but thank you anyway for commenting. So, now that I got that out the way, so this episode, it really wasn't, I mean, it gave us a lot of the couples, obviously, because we did not have Alexia and Darian. So I felt like this episode was really long, but whatever the case is, we'll get into it, okay? So we start off by finishing the conversation with Jessica and Eric from the last episode. She gives us this other detail that, okay, she was alone on Mother's Day and she took herself out to dinner on Mother's Day. So I'm really like, there's something to this story that we're not understanding, because I don't get how you don't have your kids on Mother's Day. Eric's not in the picture and you're taking yourself out to dinner. Like something to me is going on with that story. But anyway, Eric stated that he was sorry and that he could have done better. But he said Jessica just stayed quiet, didn't say anything, didn't react. And so he was telling Dr. Nicole that he felt like he wanted to be understood and that the fact that he was trying. And Dr. Nicole was basically like, you guys are basically asking for the same things. So yeah, he's basically, yeah, you guys are basically asking for the same thing. I want this attention, you're not giving it to me, and then I want this attention, you're not giving it to me. So they're basically speaking the same languages, but they're not hearing each other out. Dr. Nicole moves on to Sean and his date. He expresses that, okay, the first date with the lady was, all about attraction. And then the second date, was pretty much like kicking it vibes. And so I guess he has some epiphany that he doesn't have to run away from the situation. Like if he likes something, he doesn't necessarily have to walk away. He could just be chill with the person. And I guess now Laronda thinks that's growth because he's saying that. Sean really just comes off as someone who just says the right things. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows how good Laronda is. And if Laronda comes with a problem and kind of lays out the solution, I feel like he kind of sees those solutions and go, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get better. Like to me, like he just talks. Like, am I the only one that thinks he just talks? Like when he literally just talks, there's no action behind anything that he says. I don't believe anything he says. And I feel like Laronda is like coddling him in a way like a baby. I wrote that, yeah, he sounds like robotic and rehearsed. Like all his answers is like, they're right answers. They sound good, but it's like this whole 6, 7, 8 episodes you were acting one way, and now all of a sudden you had like this epiphany. Laronda discusses her date and that they have a lot of similarities. It was one moment where she was about to slip, right? She was about to slip and say he was someone that she can see herself like being with, but in the midst of that like sentence, she caught herself in her head and like switched it to something else. Like I tried to rewind it, but it was just so much going on that I was just like whatever. But like go back to that scene where she was expressing like her date and she was about to say something and she thought in her head like, oh, I better not say nothing because Sean is right here. I saw it though, Laronda. Dr. Nicole does point out like her nervousness when talking about the date because like I said, Laronda, like seeing like her date that comes up, I think Laronda actually do like Derrick, and I would have loved to see like more dates to see, because right now, yeah, obviously it does seem like they have a connection, but I don't know. I think Laronda is feeling Derrick. I really do think that. And she is the type of person, she's going to see this thing through with Sean. She's not going to like put in all this work to go to somebody else. Eric talks about his date and this girl who barely I can't understand, and I'm not trying to be rude at all, but I mean I'm just like she has a thick accent. But he discusses basically how flirtatious they are with one another, and Jessica was like are you the one being flirty? And like he basically was like, no, it's not me, it's her. Like she like touches. And so of course she's like, I've expressed this, that I don't like, when she touches you, just respect my boundaries. And he doesn't seem to get it. And I'm like, it's funny how guys don't see the things that they do, because right when I was thinking that, like, like you don't get that, Dr. Nicole was like it works both ways. Like, do you want her doing that same thing? So you kind of gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want her doing that, then you have to respect it, but they never see what they're doing ever. You always think everything is cool, even though it's not him, it's actually her, but she's expressed express that she doesn't like it. So tell her to keep her hands off you. That's it. Like, guys want to act like they don't want to be mean to a girl, and it's not being mean. It's just laying the foundation. Don't touch me. My girl don't like it. Put it on her. My girl don't like it. Just put a boundary up. But to completely like just disregard it and just let her keep touching you, it's like, okay, like, you wouldn't like it if he did that with her, but you know, it's always a double standard, right? So anyway, Jessica expressed how comfortable she is with her date, blah blah blah. She's lying. She's just putting on a show because Eric is having his fun with his date. That's all this is. This is like tit for tat. So I don't believe anything she says, even though she said, you know, she was so comfortable not wearing makeup. But like, I wear makeup. Like this, I just have like lip gloss on now, but I wear makeup. But I could be around a guy without makeup because I'm just that confident that I look fine without makeup. So, you know, you being around him without makeup doesn't really, like, I guess it does say something, because I guess in her mind, like, she always wears makeup and it has to be put on that she was comfortable around somebody. So I guess that's what I'm supposed to take from it. So, okay, I'll give you that, Jessica, but I still think you full of shit. Let's see. Dr. Nicole says that they can continue to date the person that they've been dating, or they can skip altogether. So, and I don't remember them doing that last season, like the skip part. Like, I think they added that part. So Sean chooses to, yeah, Sean chooses to skip his date. He just wants to be chill. Laronda, however, chooses a third date, which I am totally shocked by, because I didn't think she was going to do that. And Sean is shocked by it too, because I don't think he expected that either. Like I said before, Laronda likes him. So we move on to Jessica. Jessica chooses to go on a fourth date with Sean. Eric chooses to go on a third date with Leilani, I think her name was. So basically everyone's going out on a date except for Sean, Laronda, Sean. And Jessica says, all you have to do is just respect me and the relationship, and we good. Like, you can date her all you want to, but just respect my boundaries. It's like not that hard. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you something I don't like, it's not hard to try not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. So this is my thing. Eric's whole relationship with Leilani is physical. Like, he keeps like being surprised that, oh, this guy is telling you all this, and you just taking it, and like, everything you say about Leilani, whatever her name is, like, it's physical. Every time you're in the scene with her, oh my God, you're so tempting. But yeah, you talk about Jessica not having depth. Jessica, I need more depth. But, well, every time anyway, we gonna talk about it. Let's see. So Sean speaks. They talk about, Dr. Nicole said they're gonna have a thing where they talk about their family dynamics, right? What's their family dynamics? So we get a scene with Sean and Laronda. They talk about their family dynamics. Basically, Laronda family is peaches and cream, to hear them tell it. Peaches and cream, everything's good. They love each other. She loves her dad. Sean loves Laronda's family. Everything is good. I think the main part of this family dynamic is Sean's relationship with his dad. He said that he speaks to his mom all the time, so that's never an issue. It's the dad, and that I think his relationship with alcohol, so I'm going to assume he's an alcoholic. And usually alcoholics are, like, you can't talk to them or be around them. Let's see. So we meet Eric and his date at some, like, Zen place type of thing. They have robes on or whatever. Again, something very sensual, and, Eric says she's very tempting. She's very tempting. And again, I'm like, why do you keep focusing on how tempting she is? You want depth from Jessica. So you need to be on these dates seeking depth. and Eric don't be seeking that. So what the hell are you talking about, Eric? You sound dumb. Like for real. Like I'm like at first in the beginning I was like kind of like side eyeing Jessica, but then now I'm like, no, nigga, it's you. um, they have obvious chemistry, of course, physical chemistry. And yes, they can hold a conversation. It's a lot of people I can hold a conversation with. But again, where's the depth that you seek so much from Jessica? And he later, they're kind of, talking. He laying all up on her, and I'm like, no boundaries, just laying on her like it's so hard. Oh my God, it's so hard. She's so beautiful. Oh, so hard. And I'm like, niggas, y'all don't have y'all fall for anything. I'm sorry. Like she cute, beautiful, whatever it is. But so what? There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers. There's a whole bunch of niggas that's fine out here. I'm not drunk. Oh my God. So tempting. Like guys act like they can't hold they penis and not like I'm like I'm sorry, he was irritating me because he act like she was just so like, oh my God. Okay. So we get to Derrick and Laronda's date. They meet in the park to do a little boxing, a little boxing exercise. And Derrick is cute. He's cute. He's an older man, but I would date him. Derrick is definitely my type. Definitely my type. So that's all I'm gonna say. He's definitely my type. So Laronda was like, he has qualities that she would want in a partner. What she say? Leader, confident, goal driven. And then she kind of tried to clean it up by saying, well, Sean is, has those things, but he could be more confident. And I was like, girl, like she be trying to clean it up because she be thinking, damn, he gonna see this. Like every time she tries to be like careful with how she talks and how she say things, because she knows that he's gonna be watching this. Let's see. Derrick just stated that yet again, he's surprised that he found somebody, compatible in this situation. He didn't come into this situation thinking that he was going to like someone, but, he does. So he's kind of curious to see what's going to happen in their relationship. Let's see. So Jessica is concerned about Eric's relationship with his mom. He doesn't really talk to her. Basically, he feels like the mom's never satisfied. Jessica is big on family because she was adopted and she was raised by her aunt, so she's big on like family, Growing up, Jessica felt abandoned, and she always wondered why her mom was never around. So that was that was a painful experience for her. She also talked about, her mom being a prostitute, and that she got pregnant, from that. So Jessica was pregnant by her being, a prostitute or whatever, and that her mom didn't want anything to do with her because she was an interracial baby. Her mom's white, obviously, and her dad is black. And so once they found out the daddy black, they didn't want nothing to do with nothing to do with the baby, and probably disown the mama, quiet, so that was a shame to hear that. So she also talked about being a former stripper and how the stigma of, the she said, people think strippers are prostitutes. I guess so, hoes, I guess, yeah, selling, yeah, they cooch for sex, yeah, prostitute. So yeah, she feels like, that's not fair because, she wasn't no prostitute. She's just trying to get her grind on, to, pay for raise her kids, so she think that's an unfair stigma, but hey, we all got them. So Eric states that he appreciates Jessica opening up because according to him, she has no depth. So he appreciates, the deep conversation that they're having. So Laronda and Jessica visit Alexia. You guys, I really don't care. Darian's off the show. That's it. I'm done. I'm good. Not wasting my breath on that. But basically, just Alexia says she's choosing herself over Darian. You know, she talked about the timeline of him messing around with Kai. Who cares? But according to her, she's done with Darian. Good. We'll see by the reunion, and then even at the reunion, we'll see like in live. I need to see like now what's going on. But I'm happy. I'm happy for Alexia. She has moved on. Jessica meets with her date. Ooh, my stand, you guys. Sorry, my stand. Okay. All right. So Jessica meets her date at a lunch. They have a lunch date. I really don't care about this, you guys, either. I think her date is very infatuated by Jessica. He knows that she is a great catch. I don't think he ever said what he does for a living. And I could tell you right now, if you're not making money, Jessica don't want you. Because every episode, I ain't said nothing, but every episode I see the purses in the background. I see the purses in the car. I see the shoes. I see it, Jessica. I see you. You look good, okay? I see the fashions, okay? So if this dude ain't coming with no money, you know, I know you don't want him. You just doing a little tit for tat, you know, for Eric. I know. I get you. I get you. But yeah, he expressed that he really likes her. And he would be sad if that was their last interaction with each other. Jessica likes how he expresses his feelings for her, so of course she's going to question why Eric doesn't necessarily express his feelings. Kind of unfair. I get what you're saying, but it's kind of unfair because guys totally have different love languages. Like, guys have different love languages from women, and then from that, individual guys have different love languages from each other. So each guy has a different love language. So you can't really say like, oh, he expresses it this way, but Eric doesn't express it. In his eyes, he's probably expressing it, but you don't see it because you're comparing it to that, and you cannot do that. So we go back to the circle with Dr. Nicole. I'm not going to go over it again. They basically kind of summed up what they talked about with the family dynamics, with the mom issues, you know, and Sean with the dad. They just pretty much summed it up. Let's see. So they move on to if they're going to go out on another date with those people. Laronda will not go on another date with Derrick. I'm disappointed because I wanted to see a fourth date. Okay, I think Derrick is handsome. He is fine. He is cute and all that. And I wanted to see more because I feel like Laronda needs an older, more mature man, or just a mature man. I feel like Sean is just not mature yet. Like, they're not on the same page. You know how they say women and men mature on a different level? I feel like he's down here and she's here and Derrick's up here from what I've seen. But I could be totally wrong. Jessica says that her date, Jessica starts talking about how her date, how he feels, her date expressing how he feels is something that she says she's never felt before. Okay. And I guess he was like, I don't do anything for you. Like, I buy you stuff every day. Like, what are you talking about? And I was like, see, that's what he thinks, how he's expressing his love for you. I said, see, that's what I just said. You cannot say that someone doesn't express their love for you because you see it just one way, just verbal. You want verbal love language. No, Eric's love language is them bags that I've been seeing, them shoes, them clothes you've been wearing. Okay, that's his love language. Keeping you together, making sure you look good. And you look good, girl. So he doing, I'm telling you. So next episode, I hope when it starts, I hope that's what they start with. Because Eric was like, you've been on this date with you've been with on 4 dates with him, and he's already making you feel, some type of way. So he's upset right now. So you guys, that was the end of the episode. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, you can't like judge him off of that. Like, him buying you stuff, yeah, it might seem like money, not everything, but that is a form of love in his eyes. So yeah, he was pissed about that, and I understand. I understand that, but we're gonna get into it in the next episode. But you guys, that was it. Thank you, you guys, for watching my view. If you made it to the very end, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Again, I want to make it to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So you guys, I think we can do it. So you guys just keep liking, comment, and subscribing to my channel. Yes, 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 yes. Blow this video up just like you guys did the last video. I am over 700 and I'm over the moon. I'm happy, you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you guys on the next episode. All right. You guys take care, and you guys have a good night. All right. Bye.